This recipe from my new book, Real Life Recipes, is a pudding and it's absolutely delicious. It's a lovely one to put together for the weekend. It's super tasty, it's rich, it's indulgent. And you're going to start off with a flan base, greased up with a little bit of butter. And into that, I'm going to put some cherry compote. I'm going to use the whole jar of it and spread it around. And into that, I'm going to put a good couple of handfuls of pitted cherries. Just put those equally all into the bottom. Then, in your mixing bowl, butter, softened, and soft dark brown sugar. And then we're just going to cream these two together. Start off quite gentle. And once that's creamed together, I'm going to add 3 eggs, one by one. So next into this mix, and it does look curdled, but don't worry, we're going to put 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence, good splash of milk, baking powder. Okay, now this is a raising agent, okay, it'll give it aeration, it'll help it fluff up. Cocoa powder and self-raising flour. Now again, just like at the beginning, I'm going to bring it together nice and gently, not too fast. And then the last 2 ingredients to go into this mix. It's a pinch of salt and some dark chocolate pieces, small little bits that I've chopped up. And then just gently bring it together again. Give this batter a nice mix together, scraping it down, making sure you get everything from the sides of the bowl. And then spoon the batter mix and the cherries and the cherry compote. And from the middle out, just kind of work your way and cover those cherries up. You haven't got to give it too neat a finish on the top, it doesn't matter, just as long as it looks fairly even. So once you've got the chocolate batter all spread over the top of the cherries, we're going to put that to one side. I'm just going to make a chocolate sauce to pour all over the top. Firstly, in a pan, 250 millilitres of water. Whilst the water's coming to the boil, I'm going to put some brown sugar, some cocoa powder in a bowl. So as soon as the water has come up to the boil, pour it onto the cocoa powder and the sugar and give it a good whisk. So once the sugar and the cocoa powder have dissolved, I'm just going to pour this all over the top of the cake. Then we're going to put it into a tray and into a preheated oven, 160 degrees for 40 to 45 minutes. Oh, all right then. Look at that. 45 minutes later, we've got this beautifully baked and still it's got a bit of a wobble in the middle, which is exactly what we want. We want it loose and liquidy, but a bit cooked around the outside. Okay, after about 5 minutes of resting time, just get yourself a little bit of cocoa powder and dust it all over the top. Get yourself a bowl. Look at that. The cake is cooked beautifully on the top, but on the bottom here, that is the self-saucing. To serve with that, a creme fraiche. There you go. It's a recipe from my new book, Real Life Recipes. Self-saucing cherry chocolate pudding with creme fraiche or ice cream, whichever takes your fancy.